Claudia Kishi is facing a real problem with the phantom phone caller. She's pretty sure it's the phantom phone caller because it's a jewel thief who's been operating in the area. As soon as she would pick up the phone, the person would start breathing and then hang up. Claudia has always liked reading mysteries, but she doesn't like it when they happen to her. This is Claudia Kishi, the vice president of the Babysitter Club, and this is just a telephone pic that I picked out to express the story of the phantom phone caller. She and the babysitters decide to take action, but they end up with some pretty mixed up results. The incident had happened to each one of them. Christy, Stacy, this is Claudia, which the one happened to in the book, and then Mary Ann. No one quite knew what would happen in the end or who they would find out who the killer was, phantom phone caller. They both tried out so hard to find who the mystery phantom phone caller was, but ended up with some pretty mixed results and had no idea who it was. They tried calling the police, but they didn't help very much. It had happened to all of them twice, and they couldn't find out who it was. While Claudia was babysitting the Whittlemores, she got 2 of the phantom phone calls. It scared her the most because she didn't know what she was doing or where it was going to happen. She created an alarm system just in case it wanted to sneak in. Happened to Christy a second time, which scared her the most because she's the president of the Babysitters Club. In the story, after babysitting the Thomases, Claudia Kishi found out that it was the jewel thief who had been making phantom phone calls trying to get people to help him steal jewels. She found that out when her alarm went off while she was babysitting the Thomases, and the phantom phone caller had snuck into the house. All the Babysitters Club called the police, and the police finally caught up with who it was. Turns out they had been looking for the person for weeks to months now, and they could not find out who it was. With them finding out that it was a jewel thief, they were now relieved that the police had caught them, and they were now in safety to babysit the kids that they needed. The book, The Phantom Phone Caller, left us at a cliffhanger, and this is just a funny picture to show you what kind of a cliffhanger is. It leads us into the next story, Christy's Big Idea, where they have to yet solve another mystery on how this phantom phone caller would keep on going, or he'll stay locked up in jail. If you look at the book, Christy's Big Idea, it leads on from the story Claudia and the Phantom Phone Caller. This is what a book report of the Babysitters Club, Claudia Kishi and the Phantom Phone Caller.